Good day, welcome to another episode of Lashinjubomi Farms and Processor, where we show you how we raise our bets and process them. Today we are showing you our bets that we are taking to our processing plants. As you can see in this video, we have 15 birds into a cage that they weigh, I think, 300 and a 31.3 kg. That is what the weigh, and if you divide that by 15, that will give you 2 kg. So our average weight for these birds are 2 kg. And you remember these are the Zatec birds that I told you about, that I didn't tell you how we got them. So they are now at 6 weeks. So we took them to our processing plant on Saturday. So I will update you what we got from there, basically. So we still trying to know all other things, but anyway, we took them to our processing plant yesterday. They are being processed, so it should be done already today. And also, with the situation of things right now, everything is being calculated on. Well, that we'll talk about that one later. Basically, what you are looking at right now is us loading them into the crates where we take them to our processing plant. So each crate, we have 15 birds into each crate. So what we do is, when we put when we put the crate on the scale, we zero it out. So then once we zero it out, that gives us the total number of weight of each bird. So we load it 15 birds per crate. So this took us, I think we started at 2 a.m. on Saturday morning, and I think we finished by 5 a.m. So by 6 a.m. we already started processing. I will not show you how we do our processing, but I will show you the end product, due to the fact of YouTube restriction. So this bird, that last bird you saw, I think the weight was 2.1, 2.2. So as you can see, we're still loading them. Like I said, it took us almost 3 hours. This is a 1,000+ bird, and I would basically tell you everything what we got from the processing. And also, once we process, we sell the intestine out. I forgot, I think they give it a name, but I just still call it intestine. We sell the intestine, we sell the blood. And as we are speaking right now, I think by Monday or Tuesday we should be done selling almost 75 or 80% of it, and we should be getting ready to restock another set, because right now, because of shortage of chicken everywhere, so we always want to have chicken available for our customers. I think we just into a year plus into the business, so it's why we do this thing. And also, to make profit. It's not been easy, but it's one of a good business, I would say. If you have the time, the money, and if you are willing to learn, I will advise anybody to go into it. And as you can see, that is 15 in the bed. That is 28.2 divided by 15. That will give you almost 1.88 kg. I think the lowest we've seen from these Zatec birds was I think 1.5 at 6 weeks. But we always separate them, and we've been getting orders for chicken laps, chicken wings, and chicken breast. So if you're interested, please let us know. Also, this is our processing plant. I'm showing you this side of the processing plant again because of that condenser you see outside. I think it's an evaporator. Sorry, the evaporator you see outside, that evaporator has really got spots after we installed it. How it got spots, I don't even know. When it got spots, we called the technician to come repair it. He repaired it like 2-3 times, so it got spots. So we found out that the farmer that sold us that evaporator, when his cold room was not in works anymore, or wasn't working again, instead of them to open the door of the cold room, they closed the door of the cold room. So it really messed up some things in there, technical stuff that I don't really know too much about it. But anytime we start the evaporator, the copper pipe that is linked to it is always busting, and we've changed it 3 to 4 times. So we were advised to go buy a new one. So please, if you want to go into the business, do not, I repeat, do not buy old stuff. I'm always emphasizing on don't buy old stuff, but I don't listen to my own advice because I want it in a cheaper way. But I will always advise anybody that is watching this video, please get a brand new equipment. Well, what you are looking at right now is we are vaccinating our birds, the batch B and the batch C. You remember the batch B, that's the first one that you guys are following. They are now 3 weeks. I think this is the second lasota, and this is us mixing the lasota in water. If you really want to know how this is done, please go back to my previous video on lasota and lasota administration. I think I went in depth details about it, but for this video I will only do a little bit about it. But basically it's still the same thing we do every time we use milk. The milk is used because we want to take out the ions in water. So as you can see, they are being vaccinated. And you remember that I said prior to vaccination we always starve them of water. We will give them feed, but we always starve them of water. Reason why we do that is because you want them to drink everything. As you can see, we have bell drinkers. Bell drinkers are that one, the one with the pipe connected. They are called bell drinkers because water goes into it automatically. But for our vaccination, we don't vaccinate using our bell drinkers. So we use this what do you call it, these day old drinkers. That's what I will call it, day old drinkers. So you see how they are rushing the water. Reason why they are rushing the water again is because they have been dehydrated. So they have been starved for almost an hour, going to an hour plus. So, and also you can see in this video we demarcated them. So these birds, I think we have 1,200 or 1,100, I can't remember the total number of birds. So we separated them. So the big ones, we put them on one side, and the smaller ones we put it. Actually, we did 3 demarcation. We did for big, small, we did big, medium, small. So this allowed the smaller one to be able to catch up, and the medium ones to be able to catch up to the bigger ones. But no matter how you do it, you're still going to have runs. Let me just tell you that if any farmer is telling you, oh, they all their birds, when they raise them for 6 weeks they get 2 kg, please don't believe them. There's no way you can get 2 kg, because even you and somebody that was born the same day, you guys are not going to attain the same height, not going to attain the same knowledge. So it's just the same thing with birds too. So as you see them, they are being vaccinated. And also another thing that we did was this demarcating wood. It's flexible enough that it can be moved around anywhere on the pen. We can use it to we can move it around without having any issue. And you can see it is being moved around. And also you are wondering, oh, why there is not a lot of wood shaving. Well, this pen used to be layers pen, so we converted it. So I think I talked about it in the first video. Basically, let me just give you the synopsis of it. Basically what we did was we put wood on top of the gutter, because if you have been to a layers pen, there's always a gutter in between. The gutter is where the faces go into, then it is being pushed out. But this pen, we converted it into we converted it from layers to broiler's pen. So, and as you can see, it's been working for us. Sometimes we will have any issues with it, but it's been working perfectly for us. Oh, this is the batch C. You remember the batch C that we had issues with when we were transporting? You remember them, the one that we had 13 deaths during transportation because of stress, the heat stress. Well, they have been vaccinated also. I think they are 2 weeks now. So in another 4 weeks they will be slaughtered. But before they get to them, you have already have maybe another 2 sets waiting to be slaughtered. So they have been vaccinated also. I think they have been vaccinated also for Gomboro. I think that one is being vaccinated for lasota. I think this is their first Gomboro, if I am not wrong. I will check, but I think it's their first Gomboro. So as this video is ending, please don't forget to subscribe and tell everybody about us. Thank you. Have a